name is Philippa and welcome to a new YouTube video. Today I'm going to be playing Esper Foretold in Standard by Young Cloudy K. And you might be wondering, Philippa, isn't that such an old deck, old news? And the truth is that this deck won last week Channel Fireball Pro Showdown, so I thought it would be great, especially for those of you that already know the deck, already have the cards, only need to do some upgrades. And before I get into the video, let me just thank you to Ultimate Guard, they are my sponsor, you can check their products down below. And also to my Patreon, they are amazing, they're helping me making content here on YouTube, so I'm going to also have the link for my Patreon if you want to support me. So this deck is running 4 Yorions. It runs 3 Yorions main and 1 Yorion as a companion, and it really needs the Yorion because you have a lot of enter the battlefield effects, so the idea is to play sagas or enchantments and eventually get the value back playing Yorion. Let's start with removal because right now there's a lot of aggro decks, so you need to stop them and not die in the early game. To get you help with that, you have Glass Caskets, you have 1 Eliminate, 4 Acts, you have 4 Elspeth Nightmares, you have 4 Extinction Events, not a spot removal, but it's still removal. You have 4 Doom Foretold, which is a key card in the deck, and then you have 4 Elspeth Conquers Dead. So the idea of the deck is that you play these enchantments that draw you cards like Omen of the Sea, also have the Raven that gives you a 1/1 bluebird flying, you gain life, then you can eventually draw cards. And the idea is to get all those things in the board and then play Doom Foretold. So your opponents have to keep sacrificing their permanents and you really don't mind sacrificing things like Omen of the Sea, Omen of the Sun, especially because you have then Dance of the Mance, which is a card that allows you to return up to X target artifacts and or non-aura enchantments with converted cost mana X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. And if you pay 6 or more as the X, the permanents are also for 4 creatures. So that is really dope because you play Doom Foretold, they keep sacrificing stuff, you keep sacrificing your Precious Blessings, your Omen of the Sea or Omen of the Sun, and eventually you get everything back with Dance of the Mance, get the value again, make 4/4s, it's insane value. Also, you have Yorion, which means, for example, you have Elspeth Conquers Dead on the battlefield, you exile a permanent that they have with converted costed 3 or greater. Next turn, you play Yorion, you do that again, right? You have Omen of the Sea and Omen of the Sun on the board. You play Yorion, you get again the life, the tokens, the cards. So that is the idea of the deck. We are actually on the percentage now, so we dropped to 96%. So the goal is to actually get a bit up there. As Sideboard, really, Philippa? Sideboard, what's that? We are getting 2 Cling to Dust, 2 Duresses, 2 Strokes, 1 Negate, 2 Apparitions, 2 Disputes, 1 Doomscar, 1 Iliad's Intervention, and another Dance of the Mance. As you can see, main board we also have 3 Negates and 4 Emiria's Call. Okay, so as you can see, we are starting at 96%, which is not great. We need to upgrade. So let's play first. Unfortunately, we cannot keep this. I mean, we have 3 lands, and we have Golden Egg, which can fix our mana and draws the cards. They're playing Luros, so that leads me to think they're playing Rogues. I think this is too risky against Rogues, so let's just mulligan. Okay, once again, 1 land is not great. Unfortunately, we have to mulligan. Okay, they move 1, so that's good. Okay, this is a bit better now. If they are playing Rogues, I want to take off the Elspeth Conquers Dead. And maybe Omen of the Sun. Because the Elspeth Nightmare actually helps us. So let's play Island first. The move really hurts us, but maybe we can get some time. Okay, Ardless Act is not bad. Let's pass and see what they do. We can Act or Omen of the Sea, depending on what they do. Okay, so let's just do Omen of the Sea. They have 1 mana, so I guess he can be the Enforcer. Okay, so we do need a land, but I think maybe Yorion, we don't need it yet. Okay, so I think they really have the Thief's Enforcer. Maybe we need to draw a card with Golden Egg. We do need a white source. Okay, we got a white source, that's pretty huge. Doom Foretold would be great, but unfortunately we don't have it yet. Okay, so Thieves Enforcer. I actually want to see if they get us enchantments to the grave because of Dance of the Ments. Okay, 4. And 1 of Might. So let's get rid of the Thief, I think, if we can. Let's hope they don't have another Thief, though. Because if they have another Thief, this becomes a 3/2. And I think they actually do. So let me think, because we might need to do the Wind Robber. 4, 5, yeah, if they have another Thief, I cannot get rid of this, so let's do the Windbreaker. Yeah, they do have another Thief. So they can sack it as well, so it's kind of the same, but at least they have to sack it. Okay. So Omen of the Sun can help us out. Okay, 1 Doom Foretold on Grave, 1 Elspeth Nightmare. Next one we have the Omen and also the Act. And we can see their end for card draw or removal or counters. Okay, so if they have the 4 mana draw cards into the story, yeah, they do it now. So let's let it that resolve and let's see what they have. So they basically have cards, creature cards, and then they have card draw, Drowning Lock Countersers, and Agadim Awakening. So Agadim Awakening, actually, we are going to exile their grave, so I might take the Drowning Lock so they don't counter us right now. And I think I do, let's start with this. I'm gonna get blue here, I think. So I think we do this one here. And then I think we Omen of the Sun to kill it. Right now they don't have, if they attack, right now they don't have a way to counter us. Okay, Ruin Crab makes sense. They want to get more cards into our grave. 1 of Mine makes sense, drawing some cards. Okay. A Dance would be good now. That we have 4, we could get 4 enchantments back. Good thing we have 80 cards, otherwise we would be almost milling out. And I'll trade. Doom Foretold would be good as well, I think. We're going to exile their grave, which means the Agadim Awakening now doesn't have as much value. So I think I have to put Yorion into my hand. And actually, maybe we do need to scry. But we only do it after attacks the end of their turn. Otherwise, they can do some shenanigans to mill our cards. Okay. I mean, although if I Yorion is actually pretty good value, but I have to believe they don't have counters. At this point, I don't know if that happens. Because they have so many cards. Okay, so they have 3 cards that we don't know of. If they are... Yeah, if they are removal, we are in a pretty bad spot. If they are a counter, I meant. But I might need to risk it, not scrying to do Yorion. So that might be into the story, right? Saw it coming, I meant. Not into the story. Saw it coming, the counter. Yeah, I think it is. I don't think they play Behold the Multiverse. Okay, it's a good sign that they are looking for the top deck. Maybe that's a Behold the Multiverse. Yeah, it is. Okay, that's pretty huge. Still have 44 cards, so... I think I'm actually activating the Fable now. Just before they mill me so many cards, I don't really have basic lands anymore. I think I do Swamp, just in case I have an Arctos Act on the top. What I need is Dance of the Mans. They put 2 tops, so I assume they have, like, negates. Or... okay, Extinction Event is good, I think. Yorion being a flyer is also pretty good because they now cannot attack as well with the Thief. They do have a lot of card draw, so that's a bit annoying. I mean, they're spending a lot of mana on that, and I can just play it again, right? So many cards in my grave, so many good cards as well. Yeah, I feel like they might have counters, but that's not much I can do. I'm going to try to Yorion. I feel like they have a counter, but I have to try it. Yeah, they have something. Didn't say please, that's the worst one. So let me see how many dances I have, because right now that's my out. Okay, it doesn't seem like they have dances in my grave. So which means I still have 2 dances. Okay. But I mean, at this point, I believe they must have multiple counters. Okay, I mean, I still have all the dances, which is a bit insane. Okay. So we have to believe the top deck. I could scry, but the odds that they have something to deny that are high. Yeah, at this point, they must have counters for sure. Doom Foretold. I guess that's a card. Okay, they didn't do anything. That's good. Probably because they have the Agadim's Awakening. That's a lot of damage. Okay, Krabi's gone. At this point, I think my out is a Dance of the Mans, where they don't have a counter, which is so unlikely. Still no dance. Where are my dances? Okay, I mean, I don't mind them not milling them, because I actually want to draw them, right? Okay, so that might be Agadim's Awakening. For 1? No. They're looking at the grave, so... they're thinking. So I definitely need to do these 2 even right now. Okay, so they have 4 mana remaining. Another crab. Oh, and that one? That's bad. Still no dances. Do I have dances? I do, right? I do. Nah, I mean, I'm sure. Like, where am I? I do have dances. Like, where are they? Okay, I'm not seeing badly, right? There's no dance here. I mean, they have counters. I'm so sure of that. No, I feel like they are going to counter me. They are going to do something to get that into my grave. Okay, they didn't. So I think they have a counter, but I do have to go for it, right? Because what do I do if I don't do that? Like, I'm sure they have a counter, but I have to go for it. Otherwise, I'm dead anyway, right? So what do I want to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's go do 7 here. And let's do what do I want, right? Doom Foretold. Maybe Gaining Life. Glass Casket seems good. Another Doom Foretold seems good. Another Glass Casket seems good. Another Doom Foretold seems good. I guess Alphabet Nightmare. The wait is real. They have something. No. They are looking at my cards. That's not fair. Oh! It resolved, YouTube. Okay, it resolved. It resolved. Wait a second. We now have a shot. I do only have 5 cards though, so did I did the correct one? I think I did 2 times the same one. Oh no, I didn't. Okay, that's good. I mean, the odds that they can like get me these last 5 cards into the grave are very high though, so I mean, they have to sack that, right? Yeah. But I'm going to draw 3 cards. I'm probably dead. I'm going to draw 3 cards from Doom Foretold, I think. Oh, only 5 cards. Into the story, okay. Me drawing 3 cards is bad. Means that I'm probably dead. Maybe I shouldn't have done as many Doom Foretolds. Because it's not on live that I'm losing. And I need these to attack. Okay, so let's see if there's a... It needs to be a miracle. I mean, they have 6 cards in hand. I'm just happy I got to resolve that. Yeah, they are going to do... Do they have the Thieves? They don't? Oh, they have Ruin Crab. And now they have a land? No, don't do that. Don't do it. They do have a land. Oh no, it was such a close game. Yeah. Maybe I could have done something different and not play the Doom Foretold. It was pretty fun though. Let me sacrifice my golden egg. Isn't that times that we kind of need a murderous rider sometimes, right? When that dance resolves, I had some hopes, you know? Some high hopes. So let's put some duresses to get the counters and also the draw. Let's get dance because, as you saw, it's pretty good. Let's get maybe a negate. Let's get disputes, and cling to dust are a must. And even the apparition is pretty good against them, and Doomscar. What don't I want? So I don't want Thresh's Blessing for sure. And the Raven doesn't seem great, especially because they have a lot of flyers. The removal is good, so Cascade we don't take. I mean, maybe we don't need 4 negates, to be honest. Let's keep 2 negates. 4, maybe Seas we don't need as much as well. Let's keep 2. Golden Egg is... I think we take Golden Egg. Like, Omen of the Sea is strictly better. Omen of the Sun gained us some life. I didn't hate it. Elspeth Nightmare seemed good. All of these seemed good. Maybe Elspeth Conquers that is way too expensive. It only gets rid of Lurus, basically. The rest we can keep. Okay, let's try like this. Okay, let's play first. I mean, it doesn't look bad, especially because we do have the Cling for Dust. And we do have the Doom Foretold, an Extinction event, so... Okay, let's start with a plane. Oh no, it's the crab. It's always the crab. We have to do these as blue. So Glass Casket we can, let's do land, because both of the other ones we can replay eventually. Yorion with the Elspeth Conquers that, and Glass Casket with the Dance. Ooh, Act is good. Act is really, really good. Let's do it on their upkeep, so they have to... If they want to counter this, they have to spend mana on their turn. Always set stops where people play with a lot of counters. Sometimes I forget to do that, and it's actually more mana efficient. Okay, that's great, because now I don't have as many cards on the grave. Okay, so that I think is beyond the multiverse, and now we have to make a decision. I think we Doom Foretold, we get a card, they have to discard. We make a 2/2. Okay. Elspeth Nightmare is pretty good. I mean, I don't really want to do... Okay, let's pass. I don't really want to do another Doom Foretold, so let's pass the turn. If they get me any card to the grave, I can do Cling to Dust, so that's why they don't want to do it, I think. It's clearly a build I think that's a build the multiverse. They have something? Drowning Lock, okay. So that means we can now Cling. Oh no, because it's a token, okay. So I think I do Doom Foretold again. I do need one more card in my grave, so... Okay. So that's a bit unfortunate, but at least we are like taking the cards out slowly but surely. Oh, into the story stuff. But yeah, they need to do it now because I do have the Cling. Unfortunately, I only have one black source, so I cannot do rest. So let me do my graveyard and let's see if I have a land. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now you only have 3 cards in grave. That's pretty good. We draw a card. Okay, so I'm going to do a miracle like this because I do need lands. Okay, we can use the Elspeth Nightmare or the Extinction event depending on what they do. Another one. Okay, so I guess it's Extinction event then. Okay. So I guess I think we start with Extinction event, see what they do. I saw it coming. Okay, I thought it was the card draw, but I guess that makes sense. Let's do the Pegasus. Okay. Into the story. That is my nightmare. You know, that's literally a nightmare. We do have another Extinction event, so that might happen. Yeah, especially that they did now the... Okay. I wish I had one more black source because all of these things we have are black sources. Or even a Dance to the Manse would be good. No, they paid. That cannot be good. Probably a Drowning Lock. Okay, that's good. There's probably another one, I would say. Or, yeah, or 2 Enforcers, I don't know. It's definitely something. Okay, it's 2 Thieves, that's tough. I can act one, but I cannot use... Yeah, okay. I can act one. Yorion, maybe? I hope it's not another counter. One to the top. Another one. Okay. So the thing that I'm noticing is that they didn't use Luros, so... No, unfortunately we don't even have more, so that's very bad. Very, very bad. Let's try to act it and play Orion and see what happens. Yeah, I think they have a Sword coming, but not much we can do here. Okay, so this looks like standard last like 3 months ago or something. Okay, so the other one is actually Behold the Multiverse. The bad thing with the Foretold is that Duras doesn't do much. Yeah, Luros is very complicated to deal with. I need a Dance of the Mans and them not having a counter, to be honest. That's my out right now. But they probably have counters. I can do rest though. So Dance of the Mans would be great. Let's hope. It's not a dance. It's not a dance. I think there's no way. So let me do 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? Okay, they don't have more creatures, so let's do our Archon, I guess, to gain more life. So let me do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I still have 16 cards in grave, which is insane. Okay, so we now have 12, which means we are not dead, technically. Okay, we are dead now. Let me concede. Okay, that was bad. I mean, you know, like, it's a bit rough, I'm not going to lie. It was a rough game, but it was a fun game nonetheless. Okay, so I don't know why my recorder gave an error. This is the second game. I won the first one, and this is post-sideboard. I'm sorry. They're playing Abzan, so I think I'm going to try to record only the second game or the third one. I'm sorry for that, but I thought I might as well post post it anyway. So basically, this is the second game. I won the first, and now this is the second one. Okay, so let me do Temple here. I think my disc was full, so that's why I didn't record. So I'm just glad you recorded the first game against Rogues. Archon, I do like Archon, but I think I need lands, right? Yeah. Okay, so they're playing Abzan with a lot of Foretold, so that's Doomscar. I think I'll draw here. Okay, Glass Casket is okay. I do need a land though. I would like to play the Doom Foretold. Oh no, we didn't get a land? That's so bad. Okay, let's do Elspeth Nightmare to see their hand, I guess. So they also didn't get a land. Okay, this was so not fun. I'm so sorry, but literally I didn't record the first game and this was the second one. Well, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and as you know, you can sub to my Patreon, it really helps me out, sub to my YouTube channel. I hope you enjoyed the video. First game we got wrecked by Rogues, then the second game I couldn't record, but we won against Abzan, and this deck is pretty fun. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, give it a thumbs up, and tell me in the comments, what's the next video that you want? Like, what's the deck that you want to play, that you want to test me first? And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next